Hi, and welcome to the little apartment on the prairie. I did a little shopping trip at the dollar store today at Dollar General, which is in my town, and I thought I'd just share with you what I got. I spent $21.19, I think. I wanted to kind of stock up on a few things that I think will be good to have in some type of an emergency. Mostly I'm thinking about if this coronavirus gets bad, because I think certain medical stuff might not be available if that happens. Like, you already can't find surgical masks in stores, but I think that you might not be able to find things like gloves or Tylenol or hand sanitizer or things like that. So I wanted to buy some things kind of with that in mind, but also we're approaching the end of February. We're going to be getting into flood and tornado season here in the Midwest, in Nebraska where I live, and so I wanted to have a few things available in case of something like that too. So the first thing I bought was 60 kitchen garbage bags. They were on sale. They're normally $7. They were marked down to $6.75. Seemed like a good deal. The dollar store brand was actually $7 for 54 garbage bags, so these were cheaper. I didn't used to use garbage bags. I would use a bag like that cat food came in, or that flour came in, or whatever, to put garbage in. And so I don't even use garbage bags all the time, because a lot of times I don't have anything messy or icky in my trash can that would, like, sometimes I just didn't use a bag at all. I just put things in the trash can because I only put like rinsed items in there or clean items, and then I would just dump it into the dumpster at my apartment complex. Now I have a kitten who gets in the trash, so I have to have a trash can with a tight-fitting lid, and alright, a neighbor stopped by and I got distracted. Anyway, I was showing you what I bought, and I bought garbage bags, which I don't normally use, but in an emergency I might want them to dispose of things. And I got a roll of paper towels for $1, which I don't normally use paper towels. I use cloth rags for most things. Isaac, oh, come here, I forgot to take your leash off. Come here. I took Isaac out and forgot to take his leash off. But in an emergency, you know, if it's hard to do laundry or whatever, you might want something you can just dispose of. And I also figured, I don't normally use toilet paper either, but I figured you can use pieces of paper towel for that sort of thing as well if you need to in an emergency. Isaac, get your head out of my bag. Isaac wants to see what I got, plus I think a treat just fell out of his toy. Here, get this into my bag. Alright, so I got that. I got rubbing alcohol. I had a choice between 70% or 91% isopropyl alcohol, and the 91% was $1 more, so I went ahead and bought that. People have told me that in some areas of the country in the U.S. it's actually hard to find rubbing alcohol in stores right now. I don't know how big an issue that is or not. Here's your treat, Isaac. Here comes the kitten. She wants to see. So I got that. I got hand sanitizer, and I almost got one big one, which would have been cheaper, but I decided it would be nice to have smaller ones so that I can put them in different areas of the house. And that's something that I don't normally use, but would use in an emergency kind of situation. I got acetaminophen, generic Tylenol. And that's something that I think if people start to panic about the coronavirus, that you're not going to be able to find on shelves in the store. And, you know, a fever reducer is going to be something that you're going to want if you get sick. And then the last thing I got was some size D batteries. I got 3 packages with 2 each. They were just $1 a pack. And I have a flashlight, and then I have this camping lantern that's battery operated, and it's really bright. And they both use D batteries, and I realized I didn't have any extra batteries. I normally use rechargeable batteries, not disposables. But those are the only 2 things I think I have in my house that run on D batteries, and I don't have rechargeable D batteries. And I decided to go with disposables right now, partly because they're cheaper, but also in an emergency, you know, if you have a tornado or something and your power's out, how are you going to charge your rechargeable batteries? So I need to do a better job about keeping my batteries charged up, but in an emergency, disposable batteries will work. Isaac, lay down. So that's what I got today. And you know, you can, even if you don't have a lot of money, you can stock up on a few things. It's easy to get overwhelmed when you see lists of what some people think you should have. Hush, Isaac, for emergencies. But even if you don't have all those things, you can get a few things, and you get your local dollar store and you can find things relatively inexpensively. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, and have a good day.